Let's have a look here. Welcome along, everyone. Episode number 59. Hello, Roman. How are you today? You alright, Roman, mate? How you doing? Season 3 of our F1 2019 career mode here at the Sochi Autodrom for the running of the Russian Grand Prix. Let's get straight into it then, folks. So, weather looks good in Mother Russia. Uh-oh. Looks like McLaren have brought some upgrades this weekend. That's that's not good, unfortunately. So we need to choose a new rival. Who should we choose as our new rival? Should we choose Charles? No, Lewis. Let's choose Lewis Hamilton in that McLaren, because that McLaren's pretty beefy, which is what we don't like to see, unfortunately. But you can see that on the tree there, look how close it is between the three of us. But you can see that we're still third best engine. We're second best in aero behind the McLarens, and we're second best in chassis behind the Haas. Although it is pretty close there between the Haas, Renault and McLaren. And Williams, for that matter. We have got to do something to get Mercedes up there to try and stifle that. Let's have a look here. So it looks like not many people have brought upgrades. No, McLaren have. I think we can see Ferrari, Toro Rosso. Looks like Alpha, maybe Red Bull as well. Racing Point haven't, nor have Mercedes or Williams. So, that's very interesting to know. Not. We're going to do I mean, next year we've already said we're going to Mercedes. We have an option to go to Mercedes if they don't win the Constructors' Championship. But we'll see. I think personally we can do it. But let's have a look at the standing, shall we? We've won the championship already with 376 points in the Singapore Grand Prix, so go check that out. Followed by Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Roman Grosjean, Valtteri Bottas, Alexander Albon, Sebastian Vettel, Justin Weber and Kevin Magnussen round out your top 10 in points in the Constructors. Renault are steaming away with it ahead of Haas, then McLaren, Williams, Mercedes, Ferrari, Racing Point, Red Bull and Toro Rosso and Alpha are yet to score. Although this could be the race for them. I have a confident prediction this could be the race for them. Well, certainly the Toro Rosso anyway. Oh dear. Who's that? Well, that leaves at the bottom Danny Kvyat, Hollywood, Lance Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen, who's thankfully back on the grid after being abducted by aliens last episode. Lord knows how he got abducted by aliens, but we'll have to find out. But that being said, let's go get practiced and let's go get qualified. We'll see you on the other side of this for the Russian Grand Prix.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrom is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Paul. What a season they've had. A well-deserved championship victory and the pressure now surely off with the title already in the bag.
I agree it's been a truly impressive season, but championship or no, I don't think they'll be gently cruising around to the finish line. In fact, with points no longer a concern, there's a lot less to risk, so we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Paul lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz and Albon, Weber, Vettel, Grosjean and Daniel Ricciardo, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Pierre Gasly and Butler, Verstappen, Kvyat, Sergio Perez and Antonio Giovinazzi, Stroll and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, we've already won the championship, so relax and enjoy this race.
Sorry, Jeff, no relaxing here today. It may be P1, but guess who's next to us? They're bloody fast McLarens, and they're going to be coming. So we're going to be on a one-stop for this race. Changing off the softs onto the medium. But I got a feeling this is going to be a cracker between me and them McLarens. So without further ado, I'm not even going to hesitate. Let's get straight into it. Yeah, so here we go then, folks, to the running of the Russian Grand Prix. This actually should be an absolute doozy. From pole position, it's 5 light go out and it's lights out and away we go. It's yeah, as you would imagine, it's a pretty shady start from us down to the first corner, but hopefully we can come back with something here as we get a bit of slipstream. You've got Charles Leclerc up there somewhere, excuse me, coming down the inside, and go. Bloody hell, what's Bottas's wing made of there at the front of the field? I haven't a clue, and I don't think anyone else does. But we'll see about that, shall we? But down to turn number 5. We've still got Bottas. No, that's Leclerc, I believe, all over our rear wing. Actually, it might be. Yeah, it is Leclerc. I was having a think then which of the Haases that was, and I got a feeling I know which Haas that was. It's definitely the number 16 of Charles Leclerc. As we go through turn 8, 9, down to turn number 10. And onto the back straight, where hopefully DRS will be available momentarily. Something in here is scratching away, and I don't have a clue what it is. As we go to the 5P14 between big time Devon Butler and Max Verstappen. There is something making noise in this room. I haven't a clue what it is. But down the inside will go Butler. That should be the position because I think the outside does work. Yes, it does. It dicks up the inside line into really twisty stuff as we come into the penultimate turn and then into turn. There we go. Look at that, simple as we go. Here's Leclerc. Here's Leclerc coming to get us. Lecky's coming to get you. Lecky's coming to get you. Well, he can try. I can promise you it's not going to work because I'll just force. Whoa, he's pushed us wide off the track. I'm not having that. I want something said on that because that was bang out of order there from Charles Leclerc. If I catch hold of his front wing, I'm going to knock it off for him. That's what will be said on that. And if people don't like that, well, they can go and F themselves. What is making that noise? Oh, I know what's making that noise in here. I've just seen what's making that noise in here, and yeah, it's my cat. She's gone pretty, as they would say. But into turn, I think that's turn 10, yeah, because turn 12 is down the end of this straight. They consider this turn 11 for some unknown reason. As we go to Danny Kvyat in P13, he's got big time Devon Butler all over his rear wing. Butler to the outside of turn 11. Oh, he's got the job done with ease. That's going to make him very unpopular in front of the Russian home crowd for Mr. Kvyat. And we're in this horrible twisty end to the lap. I just despise it. There is no words that can say how much I despise the end of this lap. And I'm going to despise it again in a minute because here's lap number 3 and DRS gets activated now, and the activation zone is that VTB bridge. That is not good. Here comes Leclerc. He's popped it open. Yeah, if you want it, you're going to the outside, pal. No way you're coming inside. Bottas is in close attendance still. And thank you very much. You can hold it. You can hold it, zip it, lock it, and put it in your pocket. as we go to big time Devon Butler. Now he's got past there when he's catching up to Nico Hulkenberg here. This should be easy pass down the inside through turn 1 into turn number 2. Very easy done with the Grace V. There you go, move Devon Butler into P12. Big time Devon Butler. Could he be my teammate next year? There is rumours going around that I've been tapped up by Ferrari instead of going to Mercedes. We'll see what transpires from that, folks. There you are, there's a rumour for you. Pull to Ferrari with Butler. You heard it here. Never. As we go down to turn number 12. Into turn 12, it's a big braking zone into turn 12, and you've got to clip that curb right through turn 13, and 14, 15 is literally right here, clunk. And then you've got to use 15 to really turn the car, because that wall comes up pretty darn close here. And then into turn 16, and then end of the lap. These corners are just unnecessary. They don't do a thing here, as we set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And for some reason, Leclerc has dropped massively. Where's he gone? He's fighting Valtteri Bottas for P2, and Bottas has now come into P2. Big lock-off from Bottas into turn 2, and that's an absolute mighty braking zone, folks. Words cannot stress how much of a mighty braking zone that actually is, because it is a pretty horrendous braking zone. Let's be honest with everyone here. As oh God Almighty, we're wide in turn 5. Wide in turn 5, as they would say, through 6, 7 into 8. Clog the curve of 8 through 9. 9's a nothing corner. Turn 10. This will lead onto the back straight. See how close Bottas has got here to ourselves as we go back. I tell you what, I think Leclerc's got a problem here. In fact, I think I'm looking at his front wing. All his wing elements seem there. Yeah, his wing's all there. And Sainz is going to try around the outside for P3. Will he get the job done? No, he shouldn't. Because outside always works. And there you go. Leclerc keeps P3 for now. What is going on with that Haas? That's unusual, to say the least, as we go very wide in the last corner to start lap number 5 of the Russian Grand Prix. And here we go. Let's see. Sainz should get him now. I say Sainz should get him now. He may not necessarily get him now. But down the inside will go the Spaniard on his Monegasque teammate, and he's getting the job done. Big lock-up from Carlos Sainz, as they're still side by side going through turn number 3. And that's going to be... I tell you what, Leclerc is not giving this up. Leclerc is holding up Hamilton here. We've got to see what comes of that as we go to the fight for P15 between the Red Bulls. That is the man Verstappen, and with the man Gasly right behind him. I love the man Gasly. He's one of my favourite drivers. Oh, very late from the... Oh no, that was Gasly in front of Verstappen. How did Gasly get in front of Verstappen? More to the point, he's got one of the Alphas next to him. That's Raikkonen. Is it Raikkonen? I can't see very well. Yes, it is. There's number 7. That's Kimi Raikkonen, and he may fall into the clutches of Sergio Perez. That would be something to behold. We come up live to the fight for P13 between Danny Kvyat, the Russian torpedo, and Nico Hulkenberg. Put money on Kvyat scoring points today, folks. You heard it here first. If it doesn't happen, guaranteed you get your money back. That's not a legal guarantee, by the way. No, I should point that out. Well, it could be construed as a legal guarantee, but I don't think it will hold up in a court of law. Then again, what does hold up in a court of law nowadays is... What the hell happened there? I have no idea. Oh my God! Someone needs to have a word with the. Someone needs to have a word with the department here, because they have messed up badly. They're showing you the fight for P4 between Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton as we're driving in the foreground, and then now we've got. Something tells me we're about to see these clips again. I don't know why, but somebody has messed up big time here. That's Hulkenberg and Verstappen for P13. Around the outside, we'll go Verstappen. Oh, someone flew off there. It may have just spotted it in the corner of the screen. I don't know why we're seeing this, actually. Somebody really does need to get it sorted out. But now the man Gasly around the outside of Hulkenberg. He should get the job done. I don't know what that was. It looked like a front end plate off that Force India. As still the man Gasly is trying to get past Hulkenberg here, and he gets the job done. Finally. Unbelievable. I don't know what the hell was going on there. We don't see that clip because we're coming into the pits now. In the corner of the screen, you see Gasly and Raikkonen for P15. I'm interested to see where they come in relation to ourselves. Gasly, is it Gasly with the wing damage? Raikkonen should get that position. Yes, he does. It's not Gasly with the ring damage. There we go, leaving the pit of our 18 men holding rubber. I haven't got a clue what's going on, folks. No, really, I don't. I haven't got the foggiest clue. But we're coming out of the pit lane here now. Where do we come out in relation to all of them? I think we're stone dead last. Yes, we are. We are absolutely stone dead last there. And we fling it. Oh dear! Oh, got that very wrong. Get a warning for corner cutting. Quite right too, is what I would say. Because that was pretty naughty, folks. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty naughty. But don't tell anybody that was naughty, please. I mean that. As we go to the fight for what is this? This is the fight for P2. Between Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton's going to get Charles Leclerc here. These McLaren, I'll tell you what, these McLarens really have been coming on strong. Do not be surprised if we end up fighting Bottas towards the end of the Grand Prix here, but now that we've got the mediums on, we should be switching these tyres on and switching them on to perfectly. This could end up being an intense fight. I'm not going to say it's not. Bottas sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's gone. See you later, mate. As we go back to this fight for P2 between Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Because Lewis is nowhere near Bottas, Leclerc's going to have DRS. Hamilton's a sitting duck here. He's an absolute sitting duck, and Leclerc gets him back into P2. Hamilton's going to stick it around the outside, though, get the run down through turn 3. Side by side, the McLaren Renault and the Haas Ferrari. And it looks like Leclerc's going to get P2 back. Yes, he does. Blocks him off as well. Good job. Now to the Mercedes. We haven't seen the Mercedes all race. Here is Kevin Magnussen. He's fighting with Daniel Ricciardo for P9, which will effectively be P10. Don't ask me why, it will be. And it looks like Ricciardo's got him. Yes, he has. That Ferrari coming on very nicely. As who was this? This is the fight P13 between Nico Hulkenberg and Kimi Raikkonen. And you may see us in the background just coming through the final turn there. That's going to be the Iceman to the outside. It's going to work. It's going to be Raikkonen to P13, Hulkenberg down to P14. And if Gasly stays right there, Gasly's going to... Oh, Gasly just got cut off there. As here we go, Sebastian Vettel. He's got Lucas Justin Weber, and you think that's Roman there. As by him a P6. Vettel is someone else who's struggling. Oh my god, free wide into turn 12. They've split the Williams of Grosjean and Weber. We're looking at the wrong people here. Grosjean will get P6. What a move by the Frenchman. Get in there, son. That's what we like. Get in there, my son. As here we are. We've caught up to Perez. I think we found the Force India with the wing damage here, folks. Because, yeah, Perez is a sitting duck. And that is going to... Well, we haven't made the move yet. Oh, we're making the move now around the outside of turn 13. There you go. Give the AI some of their own medicine. That's how we do that. Meanwhile, this is the fight for P5 now that people are starting to make their pit stops. Here it's Danny Ricciardo and Kevin Magnussen still. Magnussen to the outside of Ricciardo. He's going to get this job done. Oh, big lock-up from Magnussen. And they're still side by side through turn 2 into turn number 3. Who's going to get the better of this? It should be Magnussen. It is Magnussen. P5 for the Dane. as we go back through the field. This is now the fight for P7. Like I said, because they're all making their pit stops, this is the fight for P7 between Kimi Räikkönen and Nico Hülkenberg. And Hülkenberg to the inside of the Finn. The Iceman does come up, and the Iceman does get demoted to P8 at the expense of Nico Hülkenberg, the old German, as we would say. Oh, it's a lovely chain of events now. Where are we? We're in P10, catching up to the man Gasly. I don't think we'll get the man Gasly on this lap. We may get the man Gasly on the next lap. May. Don't hold me to that. Then again, you all hold me to a lot of things, really, don't you? Of course you do. That's why I'm the commentary standard of excellence, folks. Sorry, big head. Did I really say that? Yes, I did. Do I care? No, I do not. So, what have we got to do? We got the fight for P13 between Lucas Weber and Sebastian Vettel. These two have made their pit stops, and Weber easily passed Sebastian. Thank you very much, says that man. Now, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Where do we come out in relation to Valtteri Bottas? It is an excellent question. Where do we come out in relation to Bottas? Well, that's what I want to know, and I think that's what you all want to know at the same time. As he goes into his garage. Oh, lovely slick stop by the McLaren team. That was absolutely slick as, if you don't mind me saying so. So where does he come in? He wasn't held up in the pits either. Oh, I've got a feeling because he put down some pretty good laps. Where is he? There's, oh, there we are. Ah! Oh, please get in. Oh, you sod. Oh, whoa, where have we come from? Boo, you, excuse you. Yeah, I think we were a bit desperate there. In fact, we've had to give that place back to Bottas in the meantime, losing out to Räikkönen and Hülkenberg there. Bloody hell, did you see us come in like a torpedo? That's how much that matters, if you ever wanted that question answering. As we come to the fight for P14 between Sebastian Vettel and Danny Kvyat. A big lock-up from Kvyat into turn 2. And he's got the German. Now, we're in P5. So, Hülkenberg second, Räikkönen third. Who's leading this race then? Who hasn't pit yet that's leading this race? It could be Kevin Magnussen. We'll get that checked out as Lewis Hamilton gets past Alexander Albon here down the back straight. Easy jump, P8 for the 6-time champion of the world. In real life, teammate in the... it's Grosjean that hadn't pitted yet. That's interesting. As we go to big-time Devon Butler. This might give him some satisfaction here because he's passing Sebastian Vettel for P14. And yeah, Vettel's got problems. Vettel is going backwards and backwards quickly. Meanwhile, Bottas takes over the lead after everyone's pitted. He's going to have a bit of a problem though. We're going to actually pass him legitimately this time. Down the main straight into turn number 2, and thank you very much. Give us P1. See you later, Bottas. See you later. As we're going to the fight for P7 between Kevin Magnussen and Lucas Justin Weber, and that just sounds right, doesn't it? Lucas Justin Weber. And who is that? He's Magnussen on the inside, Weber on the outside. Weber into P7 ahead of the Dane. Job done on that one. As we go to the fight for P14 between big time Devon Butler and... No, that is not Butler. It's fight P15, sorry, between Vettel and Verstappen. And I think Vettel's got some kind of engine issue here. It must be an engine issue of some kind, because that pass normally wouldn't happen. Let's be honest, that pass wouldn't happen anyway. But here we are, lap number 11. We better get knuckled down here because this is going to be a fight. This is going to be a scrap. Let's be honest, folks. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be a scrap, and this is going to be an all-out, what's it called? Knockdown, drag-out from the next 2 laps between myself and Bottas, and Sainz may get involved here if he's close. If he's close. I'm not saying he is close, but he may be close. You never know. But here we go. He's not close to have a go on this lap. So we've survived one lap at least. Well, we've survived one DRS zone. We've got another 3 to survive yet. As we go through turn number 3, Valtteri Bottas on the tail, and you see Sainz and Leclerc are lurking. There you go, you get that word again, lurking. As we go to the fight for P18 between Kimi Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi. There's Giovinazzi on the inside of Raikkonen. Raikkonen on the hard tyre. I don't know, why do they do this stupid strategy? I haven't a clue. Raikkonen's going to get this job done, or is he? No, there's Giovinazzi side by side through turn number 3. Giovinazzi going to keep it there for turn number 4. Down into turn 4 goes Giovinazzi, and he gets P18 from the Iceman. As we're going to Bottas. What is Bottas doing here? Bottas. Did Bottas just brake check Sainz there? That is unusual. Even I've got to say, I don't know what was going on there. They certainly weren't braking for turn 12. As Sebastian Vettel's gone up into P14 thanks to the pit stops. But he's back down to P15 now, because there goes Hollywood Lance Stroll into P14 for the Canadian. Thank you very much. That Bottas thing was unusual, because that was nowhere near turn to brake. Not even close. That was weird. As we've survived the DRS zone. We've got one more to survive as we're on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, this is going to be pretty intense, folks. As we go, there's us, and in the box is the fight between Raikkonen and Giovinazzi again. We've gone wide. Here comes Bottas. No! Don't get back. You get back. You God sod it. That's it. Right, from the inside of Sainz. Now it's getting intense. We're going to have to give Bottas the old heave-ho into turn 12, I think. We're close enough to have a go at DRS. I think the Alphas have sorted their fight out for P18. Let's see if we can. We've got DRS. We're going to throw everything we got. This engine at that Renault. Come on! We're close enough. That'll do. Big move into turn 12 and got him. Oh, that was good. Now, do we get to keep this one at least? Come on, you gotta let us keep it. Please let us keep this victory as we come to the penultimate corner. And I think it goes without saying, folks, it's time to pop the champagne. Do we get to keep the victory, though? Hope we do. The finger is in the air.
Great job, you've done everything.
And it is P1 in the Russian Grand Prix. Get in there. What a fight.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Renault. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
As today's winners make their way up the podium steps, the team at Renault have shown once again what it takes to build a successful Formula One team. A well-deserved win for them. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Renault's lead continues to grow at the head of the table. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Oh, I think you'll all agree that was a fight. What a fight that was, and the right person won, because we dominated that Grand Prix. It may say that Bottas got the fastest lap, but Bottas is Bottas, and Bottas will lose. again. Just like always, Sainz, Leclerc, Hamilton, Albon, Roman finished 7th. That's not good enough, Roman, I'm afraid. You've got a much better car than some of them in front of you. You should be up the field there. Weber, Magnussen and Ricciardo round out your top 10 in the championship standings. Vettel finished 15th. It's not good for Vettel. Not good at all. And I don't think there was a DNF, was there? No. Raikkonen finished last though. So, yeah, let's go then. That fight was so epic, Claire didn't even want to say a word to us. Oh my days, what a fight. What a fight. I can't actually believe that. Excuse me. That was a hell of a fight with Bottas. I think you'll agree. He got what was coming to him in the end. I just don't believe it. Right, last contract negotiation with Renault, and then we're gonna look at Mercedes next season. So they want me to qualify first. That's probably never going to happen. Not with these McLarens and these Haases for the race coming up. So we'll say third. Expect me to finish second. First driver, hard goal. Just give me level 3 everything. I don't need it, but give it to me anyway. Proposed a contract. And it's easily in the negotiation period. So that's that contract done, I would say. I've got a feeling next race McLaren may overtake us, and I hope they don't. That would be a worry if they do. I mean, there's not a lot you can do here, really, is there? You look at that, and there's not much that can be done to this Renault, which is stupid. So we'll just put the old stuff back on for practice for Japan, just to keep the new stuff fresh, as they say. Constructors' Championship, I would say, we could probably win it in Japan. The gap is what, 160 points. Get a 1-2. Get a 1-2. We may be able to do it. Well, we may not even do a 1-2. Maybe just get enough points from myself to haul them in. But guys, as we asked for now on these videos, 15 likes is what we go for. Let's do it all together. And you can subscribe for more daily F1 2019, NASCAR Heat 4, Snooker 19, Monster Energy Supercross the World's other live streams available throughout the week when you hit the notification bell. And when you do, you get notified when we go live, and you get notified when a new episode goes online. Couldn't be simpler, folks. So guys, until the next time when we see you around the Suzuka circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix, we'll see you all on the start line in the next F1 2019 career video. Take care, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time.